Recorded live in Austin, Texas, USA, it's the William Montgomery Show. Starring William Montgomery and the devious Casey Rocket. With the Tony Chin Orchestra. The William Montgomery Jr. Dancers. As always, William is joined by the lovely Erica. I'm Casey Rocket. And now here he is. The Big Red Machine, the Memphis Strangler, William Montgomery.
God, well, don't activate trying to get on freaking health insurance. Do you have health insurance?
I have health insurance. I just got it activated on the 1st of the year. I've never had it.
Was it hard?
Hard as a freaking brick.
Fuck. That's, I think, what you need, though.
It wasn't hard.
Okay.
What, is it hard for you?
I just haven't done it. I know I do have it, but I guess you have to every year. You have to.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think, well, they took money from me this month, so that's what made me think maybe I'm okay, but now I'm getting all these things on I've been scrolling Facebook. I've been very sick, and I've been just scrolling on Facebook, and I look on all the ads for the healthcare, and then I like all the ones saying bad stuff about healthcare. That's what I've been doing a lot.
So they know that you're like a conscientious objector. That's not the right word, but they know that you're like a silent protester.
Yes. So now I'm worried about calling them up because I'm going to probably have to call them up later today. I don't want to do it.
And they know they've been tracking all your online data, so they know you're talking shit.
Yep. They see me on the Facebook and they're like, is he really like it? Because some of the stuff is bad. Some of the stuff is like really nasty stuff they're saying. And it's like, I don't give a shit.
You're still liking it?
Yeah. I've been in a weird attitude. It's like, whatever, I'm liking this shit. And then a lot of like, sign up, give me $8,000 and I'll show you how to sell stuff on Amazon. And then all those comments, I like all the ones like, oh, this is a scammer. And then I'll like that one. I haven't had the nerve to actually say anything, but I've been liking the comments.
Are you liking it under your William Montgomery Facebook page?
Yeah.
Okay, so then there's probably some people out there who go, holy shit, William Montgomery.
That crossed my mind.
He liked my comment about how Sedona or whatever, this insurance company's bad.
Yeah, that has crossed my mind that maybe somebody would, but I don't know. I'm still doing it. That's the only kind of protest I can do right now, I guess, is just liking the anti-healthcare Facebook post.
You have no mouth and you must scream. We're born to protest.
I know, and now it's like it's a cycle because since I'm clicking on all of them, that's all the ads I'm getting on Facebook are scams or healthcare shit. That's everything. It's like you see I don't even really know. I just scroll, and then that's all I'm seeing.
That's a boring conglomeration of stuff to get. Yeah.
It's horrible.
To have your algorithm be all healthcare shit, that's a fate worse than death.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't even get it. Gator don't even get it neither.
All my stuff is like rock and roll history facts. So it's like on this day in 1959, cool. Jimi Hendrix joined the army.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And I do get actually some of the cool ones are like the top 10 best songs on this date in like 88. Mm-hmm. I will enjoy that. And then I saw a very interesting one the other night that it was the bottom of the top 100 on this date.
Oh.
I was thinking, ooh, this is actually almost cooler than the top 10. I want to see the bottom 10 of a... So that was actually exciting.
To know what wasn't working. Yeah, that is exciting.
I know. I was like, so it's like it's not working, or they're just starting to sniff the top 100, or it's like they're getting out of it immediately. Yeah, it's just hard to decipher.
Hard to say. When the song was released, you'd have to do a lot of background data.
A lot of background stuff, and it's like, I don't have the time. You scroll, and then you really get into liking just all the comments, and it's like that's like all you're doing. But Gator don't really care.
Yeah, I feel like if I in the past, I deleted Facebook maybe a month ago. Like I still have it, but I don't have the app. But in the past, if I use Facebook, I don't feel like I'm using social media. So it's like a cheat for me.
I agree, because I totally agree with you.
Because no one else really uses it, like our age or whatever.
Right.
For sure, except for I wonder that they finally probably took that profile down. Didn't they?
Yeah. I think as soon as they took it down, another one popped up in its place. So it's truly a fruitless endeavor. There's a lot of Casey Rocket posers out there, and I'm not. I'm too weak to fight them. I'm just one man.
And that's so funny. I'm sure somebody might hear this and they're just so shocked when they say you use Facebook because it's not really social media for you because they're so dialed into the fake one or something, thinking, oh my gosh, it's Casey. I'm kidding. I'm sure.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there's thousands of people who are like, oh, I guess Casey's posting pictures of him with his old college friends again. It's just some fucking Indian guy in Bangladesh.
Oh, that's a movie, Casey. I think that's a movie that could be really good. If you could make a very dramatic, like the scammers, the people over in India or wherever, but in some other country, I think that would be a good dramatic film of really like the day in the life or something of one of those people working in the call centers who are scamming the people over here. Because we watch all the YouTubes where the guy ends up hacking onto their system.
Oh, I like those.
Those are fun. I can watch those a long time.
And he's like, don't deposit the credit. Don't deposit the credit. I like that one.
Oh, yeah.
That famous one.
He gets on the phone. Yeah, he ends up getting on like the line. I'm sure the poor old woman's just thinking, what is going on?
Oh, yeah.
Just what? There's a guy scamming me and then some guy trying to help me. It's like, I wouldn't know what to believe, I think. I wouldn't even know what to do.
A devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other.
I know. And then it's just like, what do they do?
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
You know, in words of the wise, never go to Disney World or Universal in January. You might get it twisted that there's not going to be a lot of people there.
Go to Universal. It don't matter. I say Disney World, skip it.
Skip it.
Well, stop. Casey, he's going there kind of soon. He's going to have a great time.
He can't skip it.
And we did, Casey, we went to Disney World. We went to 3 parks in one day. So it was a lot of walking. And then I was like, why is my little pinky toe hurting? And I we did 30,000 steps.
Oh my God, in one day?
Yeah.
Yes. It was a shit ton. It felt pretty good. But then I get back to the room and I'm like, what? My pinky toe's kind of hurting. And I look and it's just this giant, or it was like two double blisters together on my poor little pinky toe.
Mega blister.
Ooh, it was so bad. I think it's still there. I haven't even looked at it recently. I just haven't looked at it.
Double blister activated. Crohn's disease.
Yeah.
It's a symptom of Crohn's.
Double blisters. If you are listening or whatever, you got a double blister, go see your people. Yeah, that was like mine, but on the bottom of my toes. A really weird, on the pad of my toe.
That looked like a burn.
Yeah, that doesn't. What is that?
Is that a burn, Grant?
That's a blisty.
It says blisty.
It says blisty.
It says blisty. Well, hard to argue.
That's sweet, Grant. Is that what you searched in there for blister? Blisty?
Yeah. Toe blisty.
W blisty.
W blisty. Siri plub W blisty.
But yes, don't go though because everybody's coughing.
In
People
the
are
air.
coughing in your face.
They don't cover their cough.
Really?
It's right in your face.
Yeah, we finally got
the nastiest
Lightning
people.
Lane for what ride was that? It was some new ride.
No, it was in Lightning Lane. You have to make a reservation at 1 p.m. for the Guardians of the Galaxy. They said 6:30. It turned to 7. It turned to 7:30. It
7:30 at night?
Yes, it turned to 8
And we're
o'clock.
just like in this enclosed space with all these lines of people. And
We're in the line. We're in the line.
Well, that one guy was trying to pass us.
Oh, yeah, some guy was trying to fucking cut
I almost
us.
had to throw hands, dude. I swear, because I was already getting pissed that, like, everybody's coughing. Had 30,000 steps in us. And this motherfucker, the line's not even moving.
And he keeps inching
And
his
he's
way in
inching
front
his
of
way and getting in front of us.
He's like he's looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's where it was.
And then he leaves. And then the
And then
second
the
he
line
leaves.
starts. Which I loved. Yeah, that dumbass. I swear. He leaves the line in 10 seconds after us not seeing him anymore, the line starts moving. It was wonderful.
So funny.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was the catalyst.
Yep.
The gatekeeper. Wait, okay, so did you go to the Tower of Terror? I love
Yeah, that's the only line we waited on.
That's
Wonderful.
my favorite. That's my favorite.
Yes.
I love Twilight Zone.
55-minute wait.
And that was
That's
a
not
fun
bad.
line. That was a fun cue, I think they call it. That was a good one. I love that.
There's
one.
all kinds of stuff to look at.
I loved looking at that one. And by the way, Guardians of the Galaxy was a hell of a roller coaster. It was
It's
a lot of
cute. Really?
fun.
You have to make a reservation though. It's like very confusing.
You'll figure it out before you go. You really need to look into it though, because I think you do have to you can reserve stuff if you're
Shout
staying
out.
there, or whatever. You have to reserve
my
stuff.
sister. Shout out my sister.
Shout out to Casey's
Chelsea?
sister Chelsea for telling us the Disney tips.
Chelsea and Grayson.
We met
Chelsea Grayson.
we met them at the Mexico Pavilion.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so cool. Yeah, I'm going to Disney in March, so my fate is sealed. And hearing these stories, it's making me scared as a pig.
You're gonna have to, Casey. Yeah, get online and you got to reserve the stuff because
It's
when we were at the
crazy.
Mexican Pavilion, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this would have been a wonderful place to eat some lunch. But it's
But we
like you
gotta
can't even
go.
reserve. You can't even reserve in the park, which is BS.
What does that mean? What do you mean you can't reserve it?
I think in the past you would have been able to call a telephone number or get on their website or whatever and be like, okay, what's the wait? Let me do it. But now you don't even have that option because people have to get online before they even make their trip to Disney. I just swear, I think it's a lot more difficult. I think you used to be able
Or
to
they
just
have
go
these
regular.
lightning lanes. Depending on the time of year. It was really cheap. $19 for 3 rides. But you click on it because we don't know we're park hopping. We don't know when we're going to be in each park.
Yeah.
We're heading to a park. Yeah, we have our dumb reservation for the other ride, and then you have 3 rides to pick for Lightning Lane, but they're in for 4 hours from now.
Okay.
So like
what the
unless,
fuck? Yeah.
but
so
unless
get to
you
wait a little
are going to
weird.
be there for a while, it's worth it. But if you're hopping around,
For us, if you're trying to get
There's not
40,000
4 hours
steps, I mean, you're not going to be able to do a bunch of rides. And sadly, we
Exactly.
didn't do it.
You were just seeing it
in
all.
12 hours we did
Right?
5 rides.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. so
Wow.
It's
Mhm.
not good.
Not a good ratio.
A lot of walking, not a lot of amusement.
Did you go multiple days or was just one big ass day?
One big ass.
One big ass day. And then I wanted to go the next day. And then that's when we started getting the signs of a sickness.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We went to go eat our little breakfast at our little breakfast place. And then Erica's like, oh, and I feel good. And then I start thinking, fuck, do I not feel good either? And sure enough, we just stayed in bed, just slept all day.
Well, that's
Kinda
not so
sad.
bad. I mean, whatever.
I know. It was okay. It was okay.
It was the last
was okay.
day.
Yeah, at least you're spending time together sleeping. That's kind of.
I know.
Is that what one of y'all look like? At least?
William.
Yeah.
Probably William.
I had spots all on me and it was nasty and fucking people are being weird, but
The thermometer got so hot it fucking burst. I've seen that happen.
I
Yeah.
felt dizzy when I took my temperature the other night and it was 103 or 100,
You're so
102.
dramatic.
It made me feel dizzy for a second. I'm like, what do we need to get a bunch of rubbing alcohol and get me in a bathtub? I was like, how do people?
Somebody help me.
Yeah. Like, do you get in an ice bath? I was
Yeah.
getting a little scared.
Grant, pull up the ice bath from Jacob's Ladder. So scary.
Could this have helped me maybe?
Yeah, I think it could have. Yeah, it's where all the neighbors know you're really sick, so they all come inside and they're all throwing their ice cubes from their fridge into the bath.
That's what I could have used. I mean, I was hot.
Put a beard on you.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, it covered some of the spots. Like my beard was
Yeah.
able to cover some of the actual spots.
He wouldn't even get face painted with me at Disney.
Oh no.
Yeah, and you're trying to get my ass. Why'd you bring that one up? She's trying to get my ass. It's like I'm trying to relax, have a nice time.
I wanted
I've been
face paint.
stressed. I'm trying to relax at fucking Disney. And it's like, oh, get your face paint. Oh, you don't want to get your face paint? That's kind of like a downer. It's like, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll think about it.
Noted.
Yeah, I'll think about getting the fucking butterflies on my face.
I told him
I'll
to get the one butterfly around his eye.
Like Mike Tyson.
It probably would have been fun. I don't know. I wasn't in the mood for some reason. I'm sorry. It's like we get into Margaritaville, immediately they're dropping all the money, all the register
drop
right
their
behind it. It's like
cash
I'm trying to
register.
relax in Margaritaville. It's like people all around us picking up money. I'm like, where am I right now? What is going on?
It was all a mad dash. It was a mad dash for the cash.
Someone dropped the whole cash register drawer.
Like, where
Yeah.
are we? I know you're in Margaritaville.
Yeah, it's like a third world country or so everyone's like fucking scrounging for the coins. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, the fucking volcano songs playing, the actual volcanoes going off in the restaurant.
And we're
All these
eating
people are,
And we're eating volcano nachos.
Well, perfect timing.
which were pretty good, and they better be good for $30 or whatever they were. I mean, it was was like the most expensive, but it was this giant thing of nachos.
Oh, wow. Well, that's not bad. I mean, as long as you get your volcano's worth.
Yeah, for sure. And we did.
We did.
Sounds like it. Wait, so someone just bungled the job? They totally blistered the pig?
It was weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we're trying to relax, and then Erica's on my ass about not getting the face paint. And then I really start wondering to myself, am I kind of a piece of shit for not being like nice and getting the face paint?
By being a Scrooge.
I know.
We have to ask ourselves these questions, don't we?
What do you think, Grant?
I mean,
You should have
It
got
is-
the face paint.
it is a year for introspection, I think. We gotta ponder these things.
What is this the year of?
Avengers, but who says that Chinese New Year?
Avengers? Is that what you said?
Yeah, which adventure zodiac are we on?
Which, yeah. Are we Robert Downey Jr.? It's actually the year of the Iron Man.
I'm
think it is.
fascinated to look this up.
Yeah, there probably is. There must be.
Avengers.
There better
Zodiac.
be. There better be.
What's your Avengers sign? Oh, I'm Mr. Hawk.
There's probably plenty of people at Disney doing that kind of crap.
I
though.
know.
Oh, gosh.
Is Marvel a Disney thing? It's so close.
Partially.
It is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they own him.
Yeah, but Universal. Wait, what is Spider-Man?
He's owned jointly by Disney, and Marvel sold the rights to movie stuff to Sony for a bit. So Sony still holds on to
that-
them.
Oh.
Split.
Because
Well, that Spider-Man ride was
yeah,
great.
The Spider-Man ride was good. In the Mummy ride, they have a mummy.
Whoa, the Brendan Fraser movie?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of fun because there's still like an ET ride there, which feels totally old school. And then even like the Mummy ride, it's like
And Men in Black.
came out, 25 years ago or something. And it just, I don't know, it feels kind of old school.
I rode that. It was awesome.
Which
the
one?
Mummy, the Mummy ride.
Oh, we
Great.
were. It's the best
We
one.
rode that one a bunch. That
It's so
was
fun.
fun.
Picturing Grant's kid still stuck in line and he gets the last seat on the Mummy ride and he's riding by himself.
Bye.
Yeah, sorry, y'all.
It's good.
Toodles.
Yeah, you're
No.
going to have to take your aunt to the Mummy.
They have all those
Me?
rides that are like the visual ones that make you sick.
Yes.
Do you guys get sick with those?
We kind of skip some of them, except for Spider-Man.
Well, one or two of them, I did start thinking, okay, I guess I need to close my eyes or something because I felt like I was going to vomit.
The
I
one that
started
made us
feeling
the
like
most
sweaty and weird.
sick was Jimmy Fallon's ride to New York.
Yeah. He was driving
I was
crazy.
like, William, I'm sorry.
Jimmy, slow down.
Yeah, that one was nuts. And then they got water spraying in your freaking face when it's like a water person by you. Yeah, it made me want to vomit the whole time.
Well, pull up a picture. I'm having
It's
trouble.
horrible.
Okay. The
It's
Tonight
stupid.
Rider.
Yeah,
And
Really?
it makes me sick. Yeah.
Yes, it made me sick. And there's some panda walking around. I didn't get that. It was trying to make it like there's some big panda part of Jimmy Fallon.
And he
I
plays
didn't
some
get it.
girl character.
Oh, I love that. That's one of the funnier. That's one of the funnier things I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, we saw them ride the rip riding. Kevin
Yeah.
Hart and Jimmy Fallon. They
Yeah,
were
they
on the
were.
Rip Rider.
Yeah, they were rip riding it over at Universal.
Y'all were just standing there watching them, right?
Yeah, yeah, there was camera crews.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you saw this happen. You
Yeah.
saw this picture happen. Wow.
Yeah.
You were seeing that, and they must have been freezing cold because it was so cold outside, but they needed to be like it was summertime or something.
A
But
witness to history. It's like seeing Kennedy shot.
Exactly.
Is this it? Are you guys all stacked up? Like all these people looking at this big screen?
What is it? Or it's like a.
I don't know what the hell I'm looking at.
yeah, I was thinking, is that the Great Wall of China?
yeah.
I know. I've been looking at that one.
Yeah.
It's not stacked up. But it is like a movie theater kind of seating, but you move.
Oh.
It's an environment you don't want to be next to somebody if they're tooting or they're coughing because you have a seatbelt on and you cannot move.
Uh-oh.
You cannot move.
I like my freedom when it comes to rides. I like to be able to roam around on my rides.
Well,
God.
there's a Minion one. You could do that.
Oh,
Yeah?
Oh, there was a fun, yeah. And oh my gosh, there was a little bakery by the Minion area. And we
Wow.
got a little, what
Wicked-
was a little,
Wicked treat.
But what was the little treat we got?
Oh my God. We got a Minion banana Swiss roll.
A banana Swiss roll?
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty good if you like the fake banana taste. It tasted just like the Smarties or the Runts.
I love that taste,
Me
actually.
too.
I love fake banana.
That's what it was, and it's just, I don't know.
One of my more favorite tastes, except for fake raspberry. That's what it was.
Yes, it was wonderful.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Neither one of us ate the eye, though.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't eat the eye.
Was it cake or candy, the eyeball?
It seemed like a hard kind of
Marzipan.
Marzipan.
Yeah, some sort of marzipan.
Yeah. It's like
Naturally.
a candy kind of thing. If it's chocolate, I would have been all over
Fondant
it.
or whatever.
Fondant. Fondant.
No, it's fondant.
Fondant.
Mr. Fondante.
Mr. Fondante, we are sorry to say that you do have Crohn's disease.
And it is terminal.
You have double blisters in your butt.
In your butt? In your little butt. I'm sorry, Mr. Camaraderie. We've taken a look at your butt, and there is double blisters.
Yes.
So you are positive for Crohn's.
In warts, no, I'm not going there. Yeah, no, gosh.
I watched the new Roadhouse. Everyone was talking about how Conor McGregor was so crazy, but I thought he was actually kind of cool.
Is he like I could see him being, what is he, like the bad guy character? I could see him being probably a wonderful bad guy.
I thought he was great, and he's walking around the whole time going like, "Hello, boys." like he's so scary. He's like, "Didn't realize it was a crashing good time," and he's like breaking cups. I thought it was fucking hilarious. It was cracking my shit up.
That sounds wonderful. We need, and I love, how's my boy Gyllenhaal in that?
He's
Is
great.
he pretty good?
He's so great. Sometimes I wonder if I think he's a great actor, but sometimes I don't think he's as good as I think he is. Like, I love Donnie Darko. I watch Donnie Darko at least once or twice a month.
Yeah.
And I just love it. I love the cinematography. I love the music. I think
should
about
watch it
all the time.
again.
It's
I
so
enjoy it.
good. It's so good. And young Gyllenhaal with his wonderful sister Magus. Magus jealous. But
Oh my god.
but he's absolutely shredded, as you can see.
Damn.
Yeah, he's shredded to the gills.
Is that real?
Oh yeah, he's really, really ripped.
What do you think that BFI is on him, Grant?
The
What are you thinking?
BFI,
Yeah, Gyllenhaal.
the body fat index. Is that what we're going for?
Is that what that is? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
got to be near zero, man.
I'd say.
It's gotta be.
So, but what though? He's not. The more you continue to watch
He's
the
just-
movie, though, he's not as good of an actor.
He's just not as good of an actor as I think people think he is. I hate to say that. I shouldn't even be saying. I shouldn't talk shit like that. That's not right.
You know, when people really could have realized he wasn't all that is in October Sky. I didn't think he was all that. And people
Is that
said,
where you-
oh, they love him, October Sky, whatever. Because I think this is post October Sky. I think that was one of his first October Sky.
Yeah,
It's like he wasn't, there were better actors.
because he was a child actor. I forgot about that. Yeah. Prince of Persia, naturally. he played a
Wait, is that real?
Latino man. Yeah.
In Persia?
Latino man in Persia. It's a real fish out of water story. Yeah.
Yeah, that is Prince of Persia.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a Latino man who inherits a kingdom and has to fight for the rights.
Inherits the earth. Inherits the earth. Oh, look at him. See, he looks the part, though. He looks like a young rocket kind of guy, but
Mm-mm.
He's bad. He's a bad actor in it.
yeah.
Why is he doing like that sort of scouser? He looks like a bit of a scouser face.
What is a scouser?
I think that's before he
It's
lights.
not a word, honestly. It's not a word. I don't
About
know.
to look it up. It's like, I don't know this one.
That's before I think he lights his neighbor's house on fire. You see he has matches in his hands.
Oh,
It gets real
no.
dark in some parts of it. The neighbor gets the design for the rocket or whatever, and then he lights the house on fire. So
Wait, to why? To what end? So he can make a rocket?
yeah, so he can get the plans back. He had some dumb plan about he's going to run in there. When everybody runs out, he's going to run in and get the plans for the rocket. That's the only way he's going to be able to get his hands on it. But the house just freaking burns down.
What is this?
It's like so
Oh,
stupid.
that's Bubble Boy. I forgot about Bubble Boy.
That's actually
So that's like
Great.
a comedy movie. So it wasn't just in serious.
No, he was great in Bubble Boy. That used to be on Comedy Central constantly. It was like
That's
every day.
Probably how I've seen it.
Bubble Boy.
Do you remember what channel Comedy Central was on when you were growing up? Was it
On cable,
Yeah, what
it
number?
was 38 or 48.
Yeah, mine was 38. We were talking about all the different. I somehow remembered a whole
40s.
bunch of them the other day. What was your MTV?
Maybe 50 or 51 or 52, maybe.
Mine was 52.
Oh my God. I can't even remember.
And I think mine
That's so
was
crazy.
60. And I think my BET was 59. What is going on in that picture?
That's so funny. I guess we all had the same cable, huh? It was just one big cable.
VH1 was 56.
Mine was 53.
I didn't realize that.
Nickelodeon was 37.
There was
Pretty
only
good.
so many different things. Like we're so bombarded with content now, but there was a set number of things you could be watching back then.
99.
For sure, it's totally different.
99 things. Wow. How strange.
Yep.
Very
The
weird.
good old days.
What have you seen? You've been watching a bunch of movies. Have you seen Heretic?
Yeah, I went and saw it in theaters.
What'd you
with,
think about that one?
with Hugh Grant?
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. I really liked it. Yeah.
I thought it was great.
It was really interesting. Some of the more philosophical questions that it poses, I thought were really
For
interesting.
sure.
Yeah. And then I watched one last night, which is of the same vein, called The Righteous, which is a lot of religious dialogue back and forth about God and punishment and things like that. I thought was really interesting.
cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, Hugh
good.
Grant was great. I thought in it. I thought he was.
He was good.
creepy, kind of smart, old.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then he's making all these ghouls.
Yeah, I know. What the heck?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And those two girls I thought were great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They were
Two Mormon
great.
girls. They were wonderful.
They were great. And their faith, Grant, rest assured, their faith was tested,
Oh,
Especially the one.
especially the one of them.
Yeah. We're not going to give any
so
spoilers.
they're heretics and he's a believer?
Hard to say who the heretic is.
It's
Oh,
hard.
okay.
You have to. That's the thing.
And then especially at the very end, it's like,
Yeah.
was that kind of weird? It's like, is that saying, well, maybe it's not rare? I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, how much are we believing? Again, the power of belief. Right.
Sure.
Huh, interesting. Faith. Putting faith in the director, faith in the script. So fascinating, Grant. This could be broken down very academically.
Okay.
You got to see this thing, Gigi.
Yeah, I'm missing out.
Hot ticket.
It's a lot of movies I haven't seen. I think I went through a list of like 100 movies you have to see last year, and I saw 2 of them.
Whoa.
Name them.
Iron Giant.
Name them.
Yeah.
The Iron Giant.
It wasn't even like movies from last year. Yeah. I was way off. I saw Bubble Boy finally.
That was on the 100 movie.
Yeah, it was great.
It's unbelievable.
I don't even remember what I saw last year.
So you went through a list of like 100 movies of 2024 or 100 movies of all time?
2024.
Jesus.
I didn't know there were 100 movies in 2024.
Hard to say.
I hadn't seen anything.
Wait, what was the other one we saw? Erica? Substance?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so great.
Yeah, I thought that was a great one too.
All the gore. The last 20 minutes is such like gonzo crazy. So cool with all
So
the blood.
cool.
And it was not CGI. It wasn't a lot of it, just the practical effects.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh, it's
wonderful, I
awesome.
thought.
So sick. And everyone's like screaming, kill the pig, kill the monster. So cool.
Uh-huh.
Yikes. It's like she should have stopped when her freaking finger looked like an old woman. She should have stopped then. Why didn't she just stop then? She could have worn gloves the rest of her life. She could have been okay. And then it was all messed up the next time.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the quest for beauty. That's what we all go through.
Damn.
And it makes us all into our own little monsters.
I know.
We're all hideous in our own ways.
I know. It's not a laughing thing, Grant.
This is getting heavy.
Well, it's Q1. It's beginning of Q1.
I understand. I get it.
By Q3, Q4, we end up getting kind of retrospective and lighthearted about it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. This is just the Q1. I mean, we're in Q1.
Just getting started.
Oh my gosh! But on Chris Elliott, freaking Get a Life. That's all on YouTube. Have you ever heard of that show? I'm going to send it to you. They have the first, I guess it was only 2 seasons, but they have the first 2 seasons on YouTube. Some guy, Chris Elliott. Did you ever see like the movie Cabin Boy?
From SNL, Chris Elliott.
And what? His Abby Elliott, I was just looking up.
I didn't realize
that. On SNL, which is very interesting. Oh, he's hilarious. Yeah, you got to look up Get a Life.
Oh.
Or no, what's it called?
I just found out that's his daughter. Yeah, that tripped me out when I figured that out.
Oh, it's hilarious. I think it's a very funny show, and they all happen to be on YouTube.
Well, how did you find that?
I just had a memory of watching the beginning of it with my dad, and he looks at some pretty girl. He's a paper boy. He's a 30-year-old paper boy living with his parents. It's the setting of the show. And it's the REM song Stand is the song, which I love.
Yeah.
So it's this wonderful intro, and he's biking, and he runs into a car because some pretty woman bends over. And I remember my dad and I always laughing at that. And when I'm on Facebook dicking around, I will see like vintage stuff, like retro stuff. That's a lot of the shit I will see. And I looked it up. I remembered it. And then I looked up on YouTube just the intro to it. And I brought back those memories. And then I looked at it, and it's all just on YouTube. The quality is not good at all, but you can still tell what's going. I mean, you can still see what's going on.
You can see shapes.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, that's the only unfortunate part. It's really not a very good quality, but what?
That's funny. Yeah, just watching a bootleg version of a show.
That's what I'm doing. I got into 7 episodes last night of season 1. I need to watch some more today. Yeah, no, it was fun. I mean, it's hard. It was hard. You've been so sick.
Yeah, he's the guy with the small hand from Scary Movie.
Mm-hmm.
With the little my turn.
I used to think that was the funniest thing ever.
Me too. Yeah. When I was a kid,
so
it's like,
hard.
Look at his gross gimp hand.
God.
So messed up.
And then this is so sad. He got sued by people that do have birth defects or whatever in their hands. That's what I heard.
Yeah, he got sued fucking shitless.
That's why you hadn't seen him recently. Yeah, look at that.
They sued him for every dime.
It's sad. I mean, he's such a funny guy.
Oh, they took him for a ride through the criminal justice system. He'll never forget.
Yeah, it's so sickening. It's so sickening. Yeah, wait, with the 2 kids, with the 2 guys who murdered their parents. So what, were the parents abusing them?
Wait,
that's what I read in some comments.
You're talking about the Menendez brothers?
Yeah, the Menudo brothers? Or no, the
Menarlins.
The Menarlins.
The Menarlins.
Yeah, I guess the parents were messing with them. I don't even know.
They were diddling them. That's what people say. A lot of people say they should be released because they were being diddled.
What do you think, Grant?
I mean, yeah.
Do you have the basketball court that they're in?
Yeah, in what way, Grant?
I think you get to kill them then, right?
No.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
I say no. He says yeah.
Yeah. No diddle. No diddle or you get to die.
Diddle Ireland.
Even at Epcot Center?
Even at Epcot. Maybe especially. Maybe
especially at Epcot Center?
Yeah.
That's what I was calling it the whole time. Yeah, I've got to go to Epcot Center, Casey. That's a good one. Oh, that was.
Oh, you have to. There's in the Germany. They have wonderful.
Yeah, they have all the different areas and all the different.
Every country you could think of.
Yeah, there's
no,
so
they're
many
only
countries.
Like maybe a couple of countries.
Yeah,
and they're very 10. Random. But in Germany, you can get Werther's popcorn.
Oh,
caramel popcorn, Casey. It was the highlight. For me, it was the highlight of the trip. The entire trip was the Werther's. I swear to God. I kept on looking at Erica, and I was like, wait, how's this so good? And she's like, get it out of my face.
It's
she's
too
like,
good.
throw it away.
It was pissing her off.
It was just so good.
And I wanted to throw it away. Yeah, at first I'm like, this doesn't seem like a lot, because they give us this bag, this paper bag of it. I'm like, this doesn't seem like a lot. And then it's like, whoa. And then it's like way too much. And it's like, get it out of my fucking face. Seriously, I had the same thought. I'm like, get it out of my face, but I couldn't throw it away.
Because it was too rich?
It was so delicious.
Was so good.
So rich.
Oh my gosh. And then it was sweet German girls who helped us, because at each of the pavilions, it's somebody that works there.
I don't know how they do it.
or is from the country.
Why are you looking at me like that, Frico?
Yeah, go say hello to your friend.
She's looking at me. It's like a little sweetie. Like a little potato.
Yeah, she just got up from her nap and went to say hello to her friend. Gator, you want to go say hello to your friend? What do you do the napping now?
I think you can get Werther's popcorn at like CVS.
But it's
I
not
think.
Germany.
We should try it maybe
It's
because
not Germany Pavilion.
But yeah, they were making it, dude. You could see them making.
Yep.
You could see the making.
Oh, right in front of you.
Oh,
That's the German way.
Whoa.
Gotta go over there.
I wonder what dogs think after the kiss. I wonder what they think is going to happen. Like, because they give you a
I don't
kiss and then they look at you like, are you happy about the kiss? And you're like, yes, I'm very pleased. Thank you.
Yeah, Gator, good day. How about your friend?
Whoa. She's eating crumbs at an alarming rate.
Yeah, Gator.
Crumb sick.
Oh, she's coming to
Stop.
say she wants to come sit with you, Katie.
Crumb sick.
That was so exciting to watch.
I know.
The first adventure.
Oh my God. At Universal Studios, we went to Animal Actors.
What is that?
And Erica is crying the whole time, and I'm like, "Get me out of here!" I'm embarrassed.
It's a good. It's a little sit down show. Yeah, they're so good. I was crying the
What?
whole time.
Oh, wait.
Well, they
okay.
actually weren't doing good. They were
But it was
actually
almost-
all fucking up. And like the woman, like you could tell it was all a disaster.
But
like
it was
they do
great.
these shows, once every couple of hours or something. And we go to the animal actors. And Erica's crying because she thinks it's so beautiful, which is so sweet. I do think that's sweet, but
I had sunglasses on. You couldn't tell.
let me get a hold of your.
famous animals. So they take all these Hollywood dogs
Yep.
and they house them together.
Oh yeah, they're
and
good.
perform shows.
Yeah, and it's almost seems
That's
a little
wild.
messed up because I think they get some amount of pounds and like it's like and then they just get them to work for free the rest of their life. Like
They
it's
don't
kind of
pay 'em.
funny.
They definitely don't pay them.
No, not at all. I'm sure they're not getting paid anything.
Not
and
a
they're
dime.
they get them out of the pounds. And yeah, the couple of the dogs, they were great. They all did well. The birds, I think, were doing the best. They were landing on people. They were doing a good job. But the dogs, I think, were not doing very good. And there was a porcupine that went out, and it seemed like it really wasn't supposed to be out, or maybe that was them being funny
That was
because they were
being
being
funny.
Okay, yeah. I see a porcupine. I'm like, oh my gosh.
You started freaking out.
Yeah, I start thinking it's already like things are going wrong. I'm thinking this is going to hurt somebody, but it was, I guess, a part of the show. So I guess that did get me. So they did a good job with that.
You thought it was going to spray its quills?
I was a little worried. I was thinking that doesn't need to be out. That woman seems legitimately concerned, but now maybe she's just
It was a
good
part
at
of the
it.
show.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you really? So the porcupine walks out and you go, oh my God. You start screaming?
Yes, just what? Hold on, porcupine! Somebody grab that thing!
Careful though.
Yeah, and then like the
Moving
families
forward.
around are just looking at me, and I'm just like, I feel insane right now. Get me out
And I'm
of here.
crying.
Put a glove on.
Yeah, Eric's crying. They'll probably think I'm abusing her or something, and it's like just
Yeah,
this
she's got
disaster.
sunglasses on. They think she's got 2 black eyes.
She's weeping beside me. I'm screaming about the porcupine being loose. Yeah, it was. But y'all should go. I mean, it was fun. It really, that was fun.
Are you sure this is part of the show? There's a porcupine. Just losing your shit.
And then they release all these doves, and they go like fly right above our heads. It's like, golly. That thing came really close to hitting us. But that's a good show. Highly recommend the.
And Gator would have done it over there. She would have made a bunch of friends at the animal show. But Gator would have done out to come. Sorry.
Sorry, dude. Tough break, muchacho.
Yeah, sorry, Gator. We told you were never allowed because you're still too young.
Do you think the doves count as actors? Like a monkey doing some acting, I get.
Yeah, that's what they're telling us.
That's what they're telling us, and we were wondering. It seems like they could just fly away. That's what we thought about the bird actors.
But
It's
they
like, how are they
don't.
not flying away? Yeah, they must
They even
like
had
it
a
there or something.
pigeon. And
Yeah.
they have a parrot who goes in front of the fan.
And they had a pig that got like a bra for somebody at one point, which was hilarious. It was like they get kid people up there from the audience, and it's like, okay.
We have a laundry basket. There's a hat. There's a shirt. There's pants. There's socks. What do you want them to get? And then they go backstage with a bra.
It's hilarious.
And they
And
tell
the
the
kid is
little
like so
boy.
embarrassed. Yeah, it's like, what?
And he's like, I didn't say that.
Yeah. Some kid
And they're
from
like
Canada.
shutting him up.
Yeah, yeah. I know. He was a real kind of downer for the show, I thought. It's like, dude, go with it.
Yeah.
Seriously, that part was like a downer. It was some dumb. I'm not going to say that. They were from Canada. That doesn't matter, obviously. Seriously, I know that doesn't matter. They just happened to be from Canada. It happened to be a little Canadian boy.
And you think he might have been part dumbass or something.
I told him hat.
It's like, dude, go with the bra. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's
roll with
laughing.
it.
Go with it, man. And he's like, oh, no, I didn't ask for a bra. I asked for something. It's like, okay.
First rule of improv, you just fucking busted the bubble,
I
dude.
know.
Yeah. It's like kind of sad but
It could have been a hero,
I know.
if you think about it.
That's Canada.
I know.
And I remember seeing that family walking later on, and I looked at Eric, I was like, there's that fucking kid. Remember?
He
You
did.
saw him later.
He did.
I was like, look at his.
You just grab him by the scruff of his neck.
Yeah, remember that show earlier, dumbass? You really kind of messed it up. And threw him to the ground. That would have been fun. I'm sure the parents would have been like, who was that?
Who was that guy?
That's all they would think.
Life doesn't give you a lot of second chances, Pipsqueak. Fucking kick him in the ass.
Yeah, maybe the parents would have loved it. They would have been like, yeah, who's that guy? Like, thanks so much.
Our hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beating some sense into him. But the Canadians never learn through physical pain or mental. They just don't get it.
They do not understand. It could be because of the cold.
Could be. They're frozen. Their molecules are stunted. Life's all about molecules.
Molecules. Okay, Gator, hold on.
You really had to stop for a minute.
Whoa, what's he doing? Kissing?
Yeah, you keep my finger.
Or Gator? That's enough for now. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. I fear that something terrible is approaching. Gator's basically the Nosferatu of my life.
We got to see that. Was that a good one? Did we already talk about? I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's great. It's very demented, and Johnny Depp's daughter is wonderful, Lily Rose Depp.
Oh, nice.
The young Depp.
Little Depp.
Depth charge. Hey, have you, have you ever heard of this movie called Junior, where Arnold Schwarzenegger is pregnant?
Yeah.
Who is he pregnant with? Danny DeVito?
Wait, Grant, is there any way for us to watch the trailer for Junior?
You want me to put it up? Okay.
Would
So
you
it's
be
not
willing to watch it?
twins.
Is that gonna be like a?
I don't
ping?
know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think it would be.
Let me try and pull
We
it
can
up.
try.
Yeah, give me a sec.
It was. I watched it yesterday, and I was laughing so hard.
At the trailer or the movie?
At the trailer. I could not watch the movie. It makes me so uncomfortable to think about him being pregnant. It makes me feel like a sickness in my stomach I'm not comfortable with. just because it's Arnold. Anybody else being pregnant, like
Maybe.
Maybe it's
Beautiful.
hilarious or
yeah,
not beautiful.
hilarious or beautiful. It could be any of them, but just him specifically, he's such a gross guy to me.
Yeah.
Arnie.
Arnie.
I'm pregnant.
Well, they saw that picture. I saw recently the picture of him with the freaking, it was like rags with, I think, gasoline, like lighting fires somewhere.
In California. You think he
California.
started the fire?
Yeah, Arnold.
Not the governor.
He might have.
Or maybe he did. Yeah, I don't even fucking know. That's what Gator told me.
All right. I don't know if it's gonna flicker, but here we go.
We can't see it, G.
It's impossible. It's not natural, and I'm not
Oh,
interested.
there we go.
I
It's
took you
flickering.
for a scientist. I am a scientist. Yeah? Well, where's your vision? Opportunity's knocking here. You're just trying to manipulate me. Yes, I am. So what? We're on the verge of something fantastic.
Why does
I
it-
need you to carry it through with me.
I don't know.
What's going on?
Can you keep an open mind? I mean, really wide open.
Because
Let's
this is
put a bun in
serious.
your eye. I must be crazy to be doing this. You may be crazy, but you're also pregnant. I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
I just can't keep anything down. It's morning sickness. You don't pass, eat crackers.
Alex is sweating like a racehorse.
What's going on?
He's just such
Everything's
a gross
perfectly
guy.
normal, except for the fact that the mom is also the dad.
You
You look so beautiful tonight.
and you look sort of glowing.
Yes, you do. You look positively lit up. What's the good news?
No good news.
Yeah,
Just
that happens
gets
to
out.
pregnant
Life
women.
is
doesn't
over.
it?
Yeah, they're
You're
glowing.
very sensitive. What? Does my body disgust you?
I don't know what it's going
Kissing?
for. Like if
Wait a
it's a
minute,
comedy
Alex,
or
you're in no
not.
condition to start a
Oh, yeah.
relationship.
I want you to know everything about me. I'm pregnant.
From Universal Pictures and Ivan
Damn, what a
Reitman comes
bombshell that
something
would be.
inconceivable. Arnold Schwarzenegger,
To how soft my skin is.
That would be
Danny
insane.
DeVito,
Guys do not have babies.
It's a conversation you never want to have.
No.
dude.
Being
Oh
a
my
guy.
gosh.
and
No,
Emma
no,
Thompson.
no.
You think men don't hold enough
It's
cards
one of
enough
the
to take this
hardest
away
things
from us
to
as
talk
well?
about.
I would love to protect
I can only
the duchess of
imagine.
Milk
Yeah,
with
letting
everything
a
I've got.
woman know
Stop
you
it. No, I
got
don't stop it. I
pregnant.
want my
I'm so
baby.
sorry. I know we were trying not to do this.
Jr.
Is this your first?
Yes.
This year, Labor Day is November 23rd.
Cool.
It has nothing to do with
Wow.
me.
Great.
That was
I
good
love that.
marketing.
I love that.
I cannot believe that was made. And it doesn't seem like a comedy. It seems like they're trying to say something with it.
Yeah. Where does I wonder where the baby comes out of his butt or something?
That's so true. I guess they would have to do a C-section. Right?
C-section.
Oh, right. I'm being stupid there. Yeah, I guess it would have to. You could cut it out for sure.
Because there's no way he agrees to the pregnancy if he goes, okay, you're going to have to poop this baby. All right. There's no way he agrees to it.
Yeah, because there have been times, thank the Lord, it's been a while, but there have been times where I've been sitting on a toilet like, what? Like, is there a baby and what is going on? And then I look in the toilet, it's like not even that big. And I'm like, gosh, I couldn't. Ugh.
I could never give birth to a child. I'm such a pussy.
Yeah, if I had to give birth to a child out of my butthole, I could never do it. For sure. I mean, just there have been pieces that I've thought that is not even. What are you, a pussy or something? It's like you can't. Why did that hurt so bad? But
Well, I guess it's about, sometimes I don't want to talk too in depth about it, but some poops are harder than others and some are hard. And I guess that's what hurts you probably.
remember the everlasting gobstoppers, like on the
Oh, yeah.
original freaking
Willy
Willy
Wonka?
Wonka and the chocolate? Like that would be bad.
Yeah,
One of
those
those
are so
things.
spiky.
Like if you swallowed one. Yeah.
Yeah, to come out. Oof. It'd be like
That
a
would-
kidney stone for your butt.
Brutal.
Yep.
Good God. Oh my God.
Thank God that doesn't exist. Kidney stones for your butt. Could you
Kidney
imagine?
stones for your butt. Sorry, guys. I can't come into work. I have kidney stones in my butt. They're the size of a freaking softball.
Oof.
There we go.
There it is.
Oh my gosh. Yum.
Look at those cute. Delicious.
Those
That
look
shit looks
delish.
good.
I'd probably pop, maybe 2 or 3 of the little ones in my mouth.
Yeah, I'd started the small ones, work my way up.
And then eventually maybe I could get to red. Maybe. But that'd just be a big. Could you imagine just that big old thing in your mouth
You
all
see
day?
the big ones, like, what do you do? Do you just like lick it like a baseball?
Yeah, I think they're real nasty.
Yeah, I think you lick them, and I think you end up probably having to keep them in a freaking like Ziploc baggie or something, which I could.
It's got to be a one-day thing. You can't go back day 2, day 3 licking that thing. You're gonna get like SARS.
You sure as hell would hope people are not doing that, or if they are, they're being super careful. Again, maybe a baggie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like a breeding ground for bacteria. You'd have to keep it in the fridge, I guess.
Ooh, keep it in the fridge. Keep it in the family.
Get Gator out of here.
Get out of here now.
Get Gator out of here, then.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hey, that was
That's
a bit.
animal actors too.
That's a real animal actor.
They jump through the hoop.
Hey there, what's up with you then?
Couple kisses.
Couple kisses on Christmas.
Happy Christmas to you.
It is Christmas.
Mega bruiser. Why is it called a bruiser? And she's pregnant in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to judge, but I think she's pregnant. So what is it insinuating? That the baby is actually in the egg?
You eat one of the Mega Bruisers. It is like one of those things, the capsules you put in the water that end up growing to like a big dinosaur thing.
Oh, it gets even bigger than that?
Yeah.
That is a scary thought.
Can't even imagine. Mega Bruiser Q1, don't invest. Don't look it up. Don't look up Mega Bruiser. Don't look up the ticker on it. The stock ticker, I think, is what you don't even look it up, because it might sound like a good idea, but it's not a good idea, and their marketing is off the wall right now.
Yeah.
Stupid, outrageously humongous jawbreakers. People don't want a jawbreaker outrageously humongous.
No, they don't. We've tested the market in the past. I mean, decades ago. The public didn't want it then. They don't want it now. So
yeah, people like a smaller jawbreaker. They don't want a big ass thing. It's like, they don't want that.
it shouldn't be called a bruiser either. That's insinuating that it's going to hurt. We don't want our products to kind of hurt us, especially if we're pregnant.
We do not need that. We don't need them to hurt us. Or, hey, Gator, what are you even nicking for a minute?
That's all that I say.
It's one of those 90s things where you can hide your pregnancy by just having a Mega Bruiser in front of your stomach. So she's just holding it there and like, oh, no, I'm just holding a Mega Bruiser. I'm not pregnant.
God, what a
perfect crime.
What about the freaking girl that was able to hide it from the family, that she was knocked up and then ended up having the baby in the trash can at the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
And threw the baby out.
And it died.
And I don't think she's getting in trouble for it.
Really?
I think.
What is it called? It's when you can't be charged for the same thing twice. What is that called? Double jeopardy? Yeah, I think it was like a double jeopardy kind of thing with her ass.
She did it twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she double bagged the thing.
Oh, there's a loophole. Yeah.
Oh, like that hefty
Yep.
trash bags?
And that's what makes it double jeopardy.
Yeah, so she can do it again without repercussion.
Yeah, she gets actually a free pass now.
Yes.
She can
That's
actually kill anyone
insane.
in America with impunity.
Which is really scary, but I think she's only allowed to do that once.
Just,
not like
one person.
It's not a blank check. She can only once.
It's not like one event. Like she can't like plant like a car bomb, for example, and kill a bunch of people, but she can kill one guy without repercussion.
Yes, has to be at a mall.
Yes.
In the food court.
Yes. And by a Sbarro pizza, it's like within 100 yards of a Sbarro.
Because there has to be witnesses. Double jeopardy.
Gator's never going to be allowed to watch that one. There's way too scary for a little animal. Gator really, really, really hates that with something like that on there.
Well, speaking of animals, 2025 has been the craziest year probably ever. And I was meeting with some of my associates. William, you know some of these guys. And basically we decided that 2025 is the perfect time to reveal that vampires are real. And, and they're among us. And these are the top 3 vampires that need to be put in prison immediately.
For 2025, and we are at the very beginning of 2025, so we need to get on this.
We have to stay.
So you're going to have to be descriptive because I'm not sure which order these bitches go in.
Number 1, I don't know if you'll know Grant by the name, but number 1, of course, is Mr. Pete.
I do not. I do not know by the name. Who's Mr. Pete?
Really, Grant?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm going to make a guess here, I guess.
It's the baby. It's the baby.
It's the baby?
It's the baby.
Is that
It's
Mr.
the baby. And there's another picture of him that's kind of better.
Okay.
So that's not the best picture of Mr. Pete. But Mr. Pete, bitten at the age of 1 by a total piece of shit.
I've never thought about that one, Casey. So you're telling me, though, if you do get bit by a vampire and you happen to be a 1-year-old, you're staying at 1, but living forever?
Yeah, you don't
Damn.
So, but your cognitive functions do continue to increase. So you're like as smart as like Benjamin Button. Like you're as smart as like a 50-year-old guy, but you're just a little chubby baby.
Damn.
And you need blood so bad.
Damn.
This baby was made illegal in the late 1980s. Rightfully so. It bites and it cusses and it's never once ridden in a plane.
Yeah. I mean, could you imagine that thing on a plane?
No. And you would not want to be. Imagine sitting next to that thing on a plane.
Yeah, they're probably trying to bite your leg, trying to get a little blood. I mean, it's like, what?
Picture, if you will, that baby on a plane. Scared yet?
Yeah.
Well, the government was. Due to its due to its size, it's not ready for prison yet. But officials have assured us the public, quote, can't wait to have this dude behind lock and key. So the government's planning on locking this baby up as soon as it gets a little older, but it will never look older because it's stuck. So it's kind of this limbo. It's stuck in like purgatory.
I can't even imagine, because I wonder if it's just looking behind its shoulder just all day, wondering when they're coming to finally get him. But it's like, well, you're actually too young, so they actually can't get you. But deal.
So that's a better picture of Mr. Pete.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that looks a lot more official.
Yeah, that was actually his 20th birthday. So it kind of gives you a good look at kind of just how fucked up his etymology is.
Yeah, I mean, that other one, he's probably trying to get in the airport or something. That other one, he looked crazy.
No, he was trying to get on a plane.
Yeah. Gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder how he even got through security at the airport to even get to that point.
You would think if they checked his ID and it came back Mr. Pete, there would be such like red flags, like boop, boop, boop. Like,
oh, for
vampire,
sure.
Vampire. Number 2, Petey Tom.
How am I supposed to know which one's Petey Tom?
Please, Grant.
The old man.
Okay.
It's the old man, Grant.
All
Come
right.
on, man.
Let me see.
Petey Tom, the most underrated prisoner in the history of Alcatraz. We gotta see a
There we
picture
go.
of him.
There we
You can really get a good glimpse at him. Make him big as hell. This is Petey Tom. The most underrated prisoner in the history of Alcatraz. Worthless from birth and mean by nature, Mr. Petey escaped hard time due to a technicality in 1412.
Really?
So he's very, very, very old.
Is that the swimming pool that they did have at Alcatraz? Because I heard they had a nice sort of swimming area, weirdly enough, at Alcatraz.
They did. It was right by the gallows.
Gosh, so he got bit when he was older.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that's very astute. Yeah, he got bit when he was about 110.
So that would almost be worse almost than being bit at 1.
Almost. Like he can't die, but he's not getting any better.
Yeah.
He's not getting any younger. And then there's another picture of him too, but thankfully he was murdered by fists in 1910. So we don't have to worry about Petey Tom anymore.
By fists?
Fist gang?
Yeah, the fist gang caught up to him and they gave him like street justice and he was beat to a pulp and died, thankfully.
Gosh.
Stake in the heart.
Steak in the heart and not on your plate.
Oof. Well, that's a good. Thank God Petey Tom, though, is not
With
just
us.
for his sake.
Yeah, put him out of that misery of being 110 the rest of your life.
I know. Well, it's a fate worse than death. And number 3, of course, Son of Peter.
Oh my gosh.
So this dude, you can see that this one should be, if it's not already locked up, like I don't have the paperwork with me, but if it's not already locked up, it should be as soon as possible.
Yeah. Looks like he's throwing somebody or something. It looks like something weird's happening.
He's tossing the cameraman or something.
Yeah, it's like he's stationary and the cameraman's getting pushed back and taking the picture. Gosh.
Yeah, he's like, get the fuck away from me. He hits. Son of Peter, he hits and he screams. Nicknamed the New Orleans Scowl by the press. This vampire is a real live wire. Grant, what the fuck happened, dude? And there's actually a really good. The second picture of him is really, really good. Oh, I think we've lost total media.
No, you. Sorry, it was sent as a file I couldn't put on here, so I'm taking a screenshot of it, saving it, and then I'll put it up.
Son of Peter is a real live wire. He's the younger son of Snake Plissken from Escape from New York and Escape from LA, and the even younger son.
There we go.
Wow.
So that gives you kind of an idea what we're dealing with here.
So did he get bit on the high seas or something?
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
He was
vampire
sailing
pirates?
the high. Yes, he was sailing the 7 seas.
That would be a bad guest on a pirate ship. If you were on a pirate ship and there's a vampire on there. Damn.
That is not what you want to be dealing with, especially when you're trying to loot.
What was this guy's name?
Son of Peter.
Son of Peter, of course.
Everyone?
There we go. There's a little label for him.
He is the son of Snake Plissken and the even younger son of the dude who wrote La Bamba. Bigger than
Oh my gosh.
I know, so that's kind of a cool fact, but he was even bigger than a baby, but dumber than a brick. And I hate him more than $1 million cash.
And he's still out there.
He's still out there. He has not been apprehended to this day.
And is it the same deal with Mr. Pete that he's too young to get thrown in jail or
Yeah.
whatever? But
They're thinking that up to 5% of the population is doing this kind of scam where they're getting bit at really, really young ages and they can't go to prison for it because they're too young.
and then they're just mooching off the system. It's like so messed up.
Getting
It's
welfare, Social Security.
just mooching off. I mean, could you imagine that guy coming to the welfare office saying, I dated a little brain? It just makes me mad. I'm serious.
I know.
I need a not.
I think, I might need a breather from even thinking about Son of Peter or Petey Tom. But Mr. Pete is kind of a neutral to me.
But it's Q1. We're going to get this figured out. We have to get this figured out.
We got to, and I'm not paying any more taxes for it. I'm just not. I will do a one-man protest, or I'll lead a million-man march. I don't care.
Yep. And I'll be liking the stuff on Facebook. But I'd join a march. I would.
Yeah.
I'd join a march.
Well, I'm throwing one, so you got one to go to.
Okay. That's something I can look forward to that. I think that sounds fun.
Well, it's April 5th.
Okay. Okay, what are we at? 3 months.
3 months away, and it's going to fly by, I can assure you. There's a lot of work to do, but I'm looking forward to it.
We'll figure it out.
We got to find him and get him apprehended as soon as possible.
Son of Peter.
Sanafita.
Well, it's so nice to have been able to do this again today. We took a little time off, so appreciate everybody who watches or listens. And it's nice to be back.
Wonderful.
Let me throw this guy up here.
Scared me.
Sorry. Hello.
So
Boom.
good to be back.
There we go.
We got it, Destiny A4, Destiny's Santa Daddy, Dingleberry Harry, Eli Slugworth, Goldie May Star, Grant's Worst Nightmare. I love Big Macs. I'm announcing my candidacy for president 2024. Jenny J, Jess, Joe Kive, John Shaw, Justin Threckle, Captain Chaos, Kill Tony Facebook, Kyle Heath, Larry, Lawyer Joe, Miss Becky, If You Nasty, Nice Wizard, Nissan Pappy, Rachel O'Donnell, Robert Bushel, Ruby Jewel Sparkles, Shandy Shadakaya from the Big Island, Satrak, Shiva, Squiggle McCringleberry, the Gaming Crooner, The Wizard, Vanderweed, White Magic, William and Casey the Cats, William Gear, and William Ramsey, Worm Drive Show on YouTube, Choose Your Own Adventure, Zombie Warlock, and Z-Bar Daddy.
Adding that one in.
That was a
2025, the year of the mole. Nope. Anthony Whiplash Markinson, Ashley Belfield, B, Ben Ashen, Brendan Riley, Bryce Scar, Daniel Hunter,
Bryce Gar.
and Dingleberry Harry, Dova King, okay, Dr. P. Dugan. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Whoa.
Thanks, guys.
Whoa.
Alrighty, bye.
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 Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of The William Montgomery Show. Send your questions, artwork, and manifestos to thewilliammontgomeryshow@gmail.com. Leave William a voicemail at 737-471-1098. And never miss an episode of The William Montgomery Show by subscribing to The William Montgomery Show channel on YouTube and anywhere podcasts are sold. Check out William online at william.f.montgomery1 on Instagram. For more William Montgomery, check out Kill Tony on YouTube and check him out live at the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas every Monday night. Find more of me, Casey Rocket, at patreon.com/CaseyRocket. follow me on Instagram at Casey Rocket. This episode of The William Montgomery Show was recorded at Record ATX Studios, right here in the heart of Austin, Texas. The William Montgomery Show is produced by William Montgomery. The anthem is sung by William Montgomery. The drums are sung by William Montgomery. The words are sung by William Montgomery. The William Montgomery Show is a Fanny Co. production. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Who the fuck said that? I'm trying to have fun tonight.